Sorry for the delay. I would have had this up earlier, but I had a lot to do today. And I know I haven't uploaded a lot on this channel. I'm going to change that. I'm going to try and put an upload a day on here. I didn't get as many comics this week, but I'm going to cover, things that I actually like covering over here. Some fun things that aren't quite the same as the other channel, like I've been doing. So anyway, Powers of X number 6. This is the last issue. And I thought we were going to get a big info drop. And we kind of did. We found out we've actually been learning about the 6 timeline the entire time. Here and there. Not a lot. So it turns out the phalanx stuff, the whole machines that are going to come absorb the planet Earth into their consciousness, to their collective. They're kind of like the Borg, is the gist that I get out of the phalanx. They're coming, and the whole idea of that timeline is stopping that from happening. So the really cool thing is Moria lives for like 1,000 years because her and Wolverine have the same blood type. She's literally been getting transfusions from Wolverine, which has been keeping her alive. I think that's been done before. That's my guess to what's going on, and I think I'm right there. That's the only reason she would live, because her powers aren't like, immortality. Well, it's the Groundhog Day thing. She keeps coming back to the same time point. So Wolverine survived with her, and this guy's the librarian. So he's been in a couple of issues, or she, I don't know what the librarian is. But basically, mutants are in like a zoo, basically. And Wolverine and Moria have been there the whole time trying to find out what's going on. They find out the phalanx is coming. And the librarian doesn't know if that's what he wants. And wants to know, hey, could you prevent this? They find out the final plan. And Wolverine ends up killing her and sending her back to a restart. And we find out, this is the inevitability. The machines are just delays so that humans can genetically engineer themselves and become better than mutants, basically. And they used Sentinels and Nimrods to, allow them to get to that point. And now they're going to become part of the Phalanx Godhead. They don't like that, so Wolverine ends up killing her at the end of the 6th timeline, sending her back. And then we literally pick up where we left off with them forming the government and talking to Moria, who everyone thinks is gone, but she's really alive in a secret area of the mutant island. And that, in a sense, is basically what we find out in this issue. And them trying to stop the phalanx from happening in the machines. They already stopped Mother Mold in the one issue, if you remember, a couple issues ago, which was pretty cool. And that is pretty much it. I need to sit down. Now what I want to do, now that I have all these, is I want to sit down and I want to read them all in order in one shot and really take it in. That's what I want to do. Because I feel like it would be a good perspective. And then maybe I'll do a video on the whole thing and talk about it. Now next week, X-Men number 1 comes out. And then going by the time here, it looks like there's going to be an X-Men book once a week, which is not too bad. So as you see here, we get the Dawn of X next. We have X-Men, then Marauders, then Excalibur, X-Force, New Mutants, Fallen Angels. So every week we're going to get an X-Men book. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm going to take like 2 of my books off of my Dropbox and put those on there, because I'm more invested in the X-Men right now than anything else going on, especially at Marvel, because they've all been so good. So that's pretty much it. The Powers and House of X is complete, and everything's been set in motion. I'm excited to see where things go with X-Men. I think this has been a fantastic run so far, and I'm excited to see what Jonathan Hickman does, because he is pretty much the editor of the line. I don't know what Jordan D. White does. Plays his ukulele like a clown. The guy is a fool. Go to Jordan D. White on YouTube, and you can see this man for himself, because odds are he's blocked you on YouTube, because he is quite the goofy man. So if you want a real funny treat, check that out. Other than that, though, that is it. This is the conclusion. The 6th timeline, which, I mean, wasn't really, it's kind of a letdown. I was expecting a little bit more from the 6th timeline, but It is what it is. Overall, it doesn't deter me from how fantastic this run has been, and I'm really excited to see where things go from here. So anyway, like and subscribe. Leave me your comments on this run. What do you think? Are you excited for X-Men again? I'm excited for X-Men again. That's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.